Hello guys and welcome to StarDrive with the BlackBox and Combined Arms mods. And in the last episode we managed to defeat the courtesan in a war, and so now what I'd like to do is take out some of the pirates that are bothering us. And once we've done that, then I think we'll be looking perhaps to take Reels back. That was a world that we owned, which was bombed into. Well, basically, all the population were wiped out in the bombing, and the polyps took the opportunity to pinch the planet from us. And yeah, they've spread quite widely, the polyps actually. So I think maybe pinching a couple of worlds back from them would be the right thing to do. Let's just have a look at our fleets. How are they? Yeah, so we're still building up ships. So I think let's allow that build up to take place before we design any new ships. I do think I need to design a specific kind of planetary assault ship with kind of nuclear bombs on it, basically, because as we've got further into the game, the enemy worlds will have defences, gun batteries, rocket launchers, that kind of stuff that we're going to need to take care of. Just getting little warnings about the treasury at the moment. But hopefully if we can destroy a pirate base, that will give us a treasury boost and resolve those problems for us. We are researching energy cannons as well, so that will merit a bit of an upgrade at some point. We do have some of these stations being built now to give us a greater vision in our empire. And I'm just thinking, let's have a look at maybe. What are these? Are these? Oh yeah, these are the these are the sniffer stations, so they give us some vision range. Yeah, okay. He's improved his level, so let's stick a couple more of these. I think just to what are these? Are these subspace projectors? No, yeah, that one is. And that's yeah. So we'll put another one there, just so we've got a bit more vision. And this frigate is kind of on its own. Let's get the rest of the fleet there before you go in on your own. So these are still the small. Are they still the small ones? Yeah. So I had a very helpful comment that when I was trying to design my my big fat tree hauler, basically the weapons that I put on there were sort of fine, but it just didn't have enough energy basically to keep warping. So the game was basically saving me from myself. So I think we'll stick these weapons on there because we've got the ability to go to light speed. So let's save that as. Let's save that, overwrite that design, and then if I go to AI now, yes. So it will use the tree trawlers, and then they've got some little PDs just to try and stop those bloody shuttles from being able to capture them. These guys just will not leave these these Owlook infantry escape. Very aggro. Right, so second and third fleets have arrived. Where is this pirate base, though? I can see the blue influence that it kicks out, but I can't actually see it yet. These ships they've not got many sensors. Oh, there it is. So let's move in with both fleets. What's the armament? Oh my god, it's got quite a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to do our Well, we'll see, we'll see. So we've got these new pointer Mark 1s, we'll see how they perform. It's holding up well so far. Okay, we are slowly cracking through the armour. That's it, lads. Just keep bombarding it. Yeah, the pointers, the shield seems to give out very quickly, that front shield. And then the armour's not particularly thick. So, okay, so we got some credits for that. That will have helped us out. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. A non-aggression pact. No. Not after you pinched our worlds, you bastards. So let's go... tell you what, we'll move to Varta with both fleets. And then we'll move... kind of thinking either we go and take a look at the pirates here, or we go up to... I think we need to go to Minorfo, is it? Minorfo, yeah, and take care of that base. That draw station. Right, so we've got energy cannons. That gives us more options. Now then, what should we do next? Just trying to think where we've suffered a bit. Let's go with xeno farming, just to help our economy along. And then I would like better armor, and we seem to be using a lot of the energy armor because of yeah, the energy weapons we're using. So class 1 shields 2x2. I could do with a better 2x2 shield. Although there is a bit of me that thinks that now might be the time to invest in some fighters. Yeah, we'll skip fighter 1 and we'll go straight on to fighter 2. Let's bump the speed of the game up a little bit. So what's at Indra? Is there anything here? No, not really habitable. Let's just make sure though that we don't get any pirates trying to set up shop. Okay, one of our ships was captured by the Draugr, yeah. And our spy is sort of messing around when it comes to his training. Have we got our shipyards completed yet? Yes, we have. Part 4, that's good. Heavy laser emplacement. Oh, right, so the planet can fire lasers. That would be very cool. What's going on here? Have you got your shipyard? Getting the second one completed, okay. Why are you? Are you damaged? Yeah, your engine's buggered, I see. Yeah, I think the polyps next. After we've taken care of, well, not taken care of, but at least reduced some of these bloody pirates. Are the Opterus still alive? Not much of them left. So, these, yeah, in fact, let me just make sure that you're all going to resupply and repair. And then we'll move out against this Draugr base. There's a bloody Draugr ship there. Completed training and gained a level. That's good. Are they all at level 3? They are. So let's recruit a new one. Bull. Okay, it's a long way away from us. And Triax, have you guys got space yards yet? Not yet. Shipyards. Building me a pointer. Yeah, you'd be better off if you had shipyards to do it with, though. So the Draylock have captured a world from the Opterus. Okay, let's have a look at that Draugr base. I think we can see it. Yeah, we can. Okay, so yeah, it's got this armor. Don't know what the hell these beams are. Shields. Yeah, oh, not ridiculous shields. I reckon we can have a go at it. Let's yeah, let's move out. I also need to design. I think a better frigate. I think we need a different frigate hull. I don't know. They're just this first Vulfar one is just so thin. We do have better guns now, better lasers we can put on it. Maybe that is the answer. Anything at the Chimera system? No. Yeah, we should probably invest in. There's a velocity. I think the next velocity one gives us a better kind of warp drive that we can add in. That might be useful as well. So the peace treaty with the Cordazine's expired. Fair enough. So they are using the treat haulers then. Not the ones with the guns yet, though. So, yeah, we'll have to see about that. See how we get on. Let's have a look at the fleets. So we're taking a bit of time to build up, aren't we? I think it's because there's a bottleneck on Varta 3. Cool, so that's going to improve our food production. Which, on Varta 3, is, 5 is going towards food, so better food production may well help us out, actually, indirectly, into producing more stuff. Our tax rate might be a bit high as well. So maybe I should work on my economy. But in the meantime, let's take out this bloody pirate station. Or try to. And hopefully we're getting the bonus. Yeah, we're getting the plus 50% bonus for the pack mentality. Christ. It's got more advanced weapons. But we've got them. We got the numbers. There he goes. I don't think he was a true pirate base, actually. It was sort of one of their defensive ones. Let's come down and visit Rongen, because I think there's a Corsair base there. And just doing this will just allow us a little bit of time to get the ships built up and completed. Just bulk out those two fleets a bit more. Third fleet, I thought I did order you. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I pressed the second fleet twice, like an empty. Oh, it's because I selected the first fleet. Well, that's not. It's not too bad actually. We send the first fleet to go scout. It is just my little scout fleet, which move nice and fast. So yeah, let's come and take a look. Don't get caught in the gravity well though. Can't see anything so far. There we go, there's the scouts. And there's the pirate base. What's that armament like? Oh, steel armor. We can deal with that. And we've just got our solar armor unlocked, which is nice. So first fleet can come back to Varta. Oh, remnants. Scientists report there's increased radiation signatures in the galaxy. The remnants are getting stronger. Where? Okay. In fact, first fleet, just I'd like to just maybe just go have a quick look at Lamand. Just see what defences the polyps have got. Okay, we've got first fighter hull unlocked. So we're researching the next one, which won't take too long. It's only 240. Our fleets are just massing outside the Rogungen system, or however the hell you pronounce it. So, Draylock. So, yeah, let's just have a little look. There we go, don't mind us, don't mind us. Right, so we're looking at ground troops, which I don't mind. Fighter defense squadron, that's alright. Not a load, I can't see any sort of missile batteries and things like that at the moment. Alright. Let's pull the first fleet back. Or should we just have a little look at Theros? Let's just go scout Theros, actually. So fighter hull's done. I think we do need to improve our economy, actually. Mercantilism. Oh, yeah. We've got to get that. And let's design a fighter. So what have we got? Oh, hey, these look funky. Hey, very funky. Nice. So, engine. Stick one big combat thruster on it. It wouldn't be able to warp then, but that would be okay. Would it not, if we were launching it from a from kind of a carrier? So power plants. So it's got no FTL speed, which is fine. I think it'd be quite interesting to have a sublight fighter, a bit like the Raiders in Battlestar Galactica. You know, they can't couldn't jump on their own. Can the Raiders jump? Yeah, there's a whole series, isn't there, where there's they actually can. So maybe a TIE fighter. A TIE fighter would perhaps be a better example, as in the early TIEs. So what should we put on this? Stop talking about other things, Benjamin. So green, so they fire basically slowly. Do fair DPS. Yeah, I think the purple. So it's lower damage per shot, but fires faster. Oh, there's a very small chance to completely bypass shields. That could be quite cool. Stick 2 of them in the front here. We will need a power cell. Do we put them at the back? What if we... What about defenses? Fighter shields? We'll do 2 fighter shields, and then we put more power. More power. Like that. And then more guns. No armor, just make the... we need a cockpit. We do need a cockpit for our little Vulfar pilot. That's... could we afford to lose some power? We probably could, actually. Put the cockpit in there. Design issues. Low weapon time, partial weapon efficiency. Oh, yeah, so we do actually need more power. So I could put... Oh, I couldn't put... Plonk another one there. And... I kind of think maybe some pew pew blue lasers like that. Could move the shields to the outside. Let's have a look at the arc. What does that do? Yeah. And I can't have any more reactors on the outside. Could I? No. So okay. So we've got to have them like that. If I do that, then we've got a complete design. What's our problems? No warp speed. I say I'm okay with that. Low weapon time. Partial weapon efficiency. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want it to be able to turn as well? So actually maybe bring in the shields. Stick some thrusters. Perhaps ditch these weapons. Perhaps we are just going too much on the old weapon front. No warp speed then. So how fast is it? Christ, that is very fast, isn't it? So perhaps I'm being a bit silly. Perhaps we should give it some... Because sometimes they do little micro warps, it seems to me, in the... when they're in combat. So what if I do that? The speed... But it's got plenty of FTL speed now. I don't really want it to have too much FTL speed. What if we... Perhaps if we go down to the smaller ones, to stick 3 combat thrusters on. That's perhaps more what I'm looking like, actually, is kind of a faster sublight speed, but maybe the ability just to have a little jink. So, what else would be useful to have on here? Still saying we've got partial weapon efficiency. This ship consumes more energy than its reactors can output. It means the ship combat efficiency will be reduced after its power reserves are exhausted. Well, that's okay, because it shoots. Reduces the power in the capacitors, and then will probably recharge, I would think. Yeah, I think that's alright. I'm happy with the low warp speed. Low weapon accuracy, well, I'm kind of okay about that as well. Don't think we need storage. Sensors, a bit pointless on a fighter. Don't need ordnance. So maybe, yeah, maybe we just go with. I think the solar armor is the better armor, isn't it? Yeah, so we could stick just that. It'll help with the power issues. And I should make the electro armor just obsolete now, so that just it is a little bit. Let's omit the old ones. There we go. Just a little bit tidier for the future. And yeah, okay. Well, let's try that. We'll call her the pug. Pug fighters. So that now makes me think that we should. This wasn't meant to be a design episode, but this is, you know, this is the beauty of StarDrive is the design. I tell you what, the frigate though is just gonna be too thin, I reckon. To oh, do we actually have fighter bays yet? Do you know what? We probably don't. Now we're gonna go fighter theory. Okay, well that's what we're researching next. All right. Well, yeah, and that will give us fighter defense squadrons as well. Okay, well we can afford to wait a little bit. And third and second fleet are almost there. Let's just have a look what the first fleet reveals. Okay, so there's a defense battery. What have they got? Okay, yeah, just and then on the planet, fighter defense. Oh, missile battery. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to need to design ourselves a kind of a planetary assault bomber type ship. And so let's move the second fleet, third fleet. Where are you? There you are again. Right. Go and take him out. First, stop misclicking. Did I screw up by? Yeah, I could have warped them into the gravity well. I should have gone out a bit wider, but I reckon we'll be alright. Ooh, little fighters launching. And let's just reduce the speed down so we can enjoy the battle. So yeah, I think the Vulfar would be quite good with fighters because you know it's a lot of kind of high numbers of cheap ships, and so they'll get their 50% bonus. We can crank them out quickly. But I'd rather not be building individual fighters. I'd rather be building something that can carry them into battle. There's the beams with their greater damage. Okay, we've broken through the armour. And these beam surge, there we go. So 1,700 credits. So that's all been very worthwhile for our economy. Let's bring these now back to Varta. And how's the production going? Yeah, still taking its time. What about Varta 4? I'm just a bit reluctant to. Oh yeah, we can build it there. There we go. I was going to just be a bit reluctant to design a new ship whilst we haven't got the capacity to build it, but we do have some capacity. I think in terms of a bomber... Oh, do we actually have any bombing capability? If I go to a Corvette... Yes, we do. I think this chunkier Corvette is going to be better than the frigate for bombing. Obviously the frigate can have more bombs on it, but I think this is more useful. So let's have a look at the engines first of all. I think medium engine. And then some combat thrusters. Just because I want it to be fairly nippy in sublight. So power then, fusion reactor in the middle. Sublight speed 1500. Obviously we haven't added all the other stuff on. So bombs. Okay, at the moment we've just got the tactical nuclear ones. What should we do? Like that? Probably won't be able to fit all of them on, but we shall see. So, yeah, ship roll changed to bomber. Just came up with, oh, there we go. As 10%, oh, fine, yeah, cool, I'm happy with that. Now then, we could do with some defensive measures, so maybe we should move those bombs forward, or should we... I think we could use fighter shields, actually, looking at this. Yeah, let's use fighter shields. And we're going to need ordnance. Armoured ordnance or normal ordnance? Ah, normal ordnance. Like that, and then maybe go for power armor. Is that a silly design? What's the design issues? Missing command module, so it is silly in a way. We can drop that out, just have a little simple cockpit. Low weapon accuracy, well that's okay, we're trying to hit the whole bloody planet. And slow warp speed, I'm okay with that. The ordnance ammo time 0.77. I think that's okay. Yeah, okay, and just leave it there, and we'll call her the cleanser. Oh, actually, no, we need to keep with our dog name. Save as the kennel cleaner. That's a bit more like it, right? So let's have. Let's build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need quite a few of those. I need to go to shipyard, load, and get rid of that design. Any other things I want to get rid of while we're at it? Yeah, I'll get rid of that listening post. And the pointer, the first type of pointer, actually. What about the Corvettes? Oh gosh, we've got these old ones as well. Just have a little bit of a housekeeping episode. This one. Okay, let's game roll on and bump the speed back up. Not too fast though. Not too fast. What are you off to go do? Oh, a subspace projector. Nice. Yeah, let's get good coverage. How are we doing generally then, according to our spies? So 1 in economic strength, 1 in scientific, only 7 in military though. Yeah, I think it's because we've had a bit of a production bottleneck whilst we've built the shipyards and sort of fallen behind. The polyps are number 4. The Quartazine are number 2, and we won the war against them. Who's number 1 for military? Oh, the Draylock. I suppose they are carving out a little slither of space. Actually, I say a little slither. Bloody hell, we've got quite a chunk. Hmm. And they've got these worlds. Are these worlds... Do we not think that they are perhaps a little bit isolated over here? Yeah, anyway, these polyp worlds, I think, are our next logical area to hit, particularly this one with its bloody thought crystals on there. So, why are you guys so slow? Oh, okay, they're coming away. I think they were caught in the gravity well for a bit. Now then, let's just let's also do a bit of housekeeping in terms of we'll have a sniffer station and a sentinel just to keep an eye on things. Need some better stations as well, to be honest. Maybe we'll research a bit of a larger one that can do the kind of give us the vision and maybe some defense all in one. That would be better. So how are we getting on? That's one of my tree trawlers. Oh, it's got the little guns. Guns, yeah, good. Vulfar grunt. I don't, you know, I'm glad. I'm happy what you're doing it, but I think we want to be building up on the military side of things first. Oh, hey. So one of our ships has obviously passed by here. Okay, injured in a training accident. But that was why I wanted to put on. Let's just you can see here. This is one of the tree trawlers. And that's why I did want to put a little some sensors on there, because we do want to, we basically want our civilian fleet to kind of be doing a bit of reconnaissance within our own empire, just helping to maintain a bit of law and order in this crazy galaxy. So, second fleet, third, move up a bit. You can see the numbers are improving. Let's just have a little look, actually. Yeah, ooh, we've got one to build. Yeah, see, they're almost, I think we will be in a position, there it is, in a position to have a pop of the polyps. Another steel armoured one, that's fine, we can deal with that. There we go. And then the beams. Oh, I love the beams. Love them. They look good. They do damage. And we got quite a bit of credits from that. In fact, we've really helped things economically to the point where I'm actually going to deliberately lose some money so that we can kind of boost our economy a bit. And let's bring these two fleets. In fact, let's bring them back to Varta. Varta 4, yeah. And the question will be is whether it's worth doing a little bit of an upgrade, because we've got better armor and better weapons. Maybe upgrade the pups. Yeah, I tell you what, let's do that. Let's do that now. Oh, hang on. Let me remind myself, what are we researching? Yeah, fine. So nothing that's going to upset my upgrade. So, Corvettes then. The Pup Mark III. Let's have a look at you. So you've got these little green weapons. Ship offensive 21. Well, if we went up to blue, it goes up to 184. What's the power like? Yeah, I'm cool with that. The thing is, with these fighter shields, small, it moves at 957. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We could upgrade the armor though, couldn't we? So if we go to solar armor and I do that, is that going to dramatically affect the speed? No, it's not going to dramatically affect the speed. If I ditch a reactor, no. Okay, we need to keep all the reactors. Fine. Well, look, let's do that. This is just meant to be a bit of an upgrade, nothing too dramatic. So we'll upgrade to the Mark IV. Oh, not Mark 34, just Mark IV. And I also want to then load the Jack Russell. Right, do we have better guns for you? Because you've just got prototype beams, whereas we've got some much better bad boys. So heavy beam. Oh, you're much bigger though, aren't you? Interesting. Decisions. Well, we could swap out this armor because ultimately it's the front slabs that are gonna take most of it. So we go with these beam turrets. So that does a DPS of 40, whereas this does 85, so that's quite the upgrade. But we do now have some power issues. So perhaps we ditch these. Stick in some more power and then go with some of these blue lasers. Weapon drain time. I think it's alright. Excess power cells. Well, you're telling me that the burst weapon power drain is, so I don't think we've got excess. And they're meant to do attack runs, which is fine. What's the speed? 718. That's alright. I can live with that. Combat thrusters, small engines, turn. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Let's upgrade that to the Mark II then. And I tell you what, whilst we're in the mood for upgrading, let's have a look at not the freighter, our frigate, the Pointer Mark I, which is just a yeah, it's just a design that I'm not particularly happy with. How are these cannons? Maybe that is the better way to go. Because it just seems to me that we lose this front turret and armor very quickly because it's not protected by the shield. We do need better shields. So yeah, let's just ditch the whole front of this and rethink. So what are these? What's going to be best? So all of these laser cannons seem to be able to fire at all targets, so that's an improvement. DPS. Do we go for raw DPS, which would be the green, actually, by the look of it? What about range? So the reds give us range, 2,300, whereas the greens are 2,000. Yeah. Let's have a look. So, yeah, they fire sort of more slowly, though. So if we did this, I'm just trying to think how we would go about. Maybe like that. The shield more forward. And then maybe like this and like that. Oops, not that, not that. Like that. And then, how are we doing? We got plenty of power, so we don't need more power as such. We do obviously need to power these things, though. So do we perhaps bring the cockpit forward? And then a reactor, still not giving us the range we need. What about here? Right, so that's the shield powered, but not the guns. So let's just undo all of that for a moment. I do quite like the idea, though, of having those additional guns. So we could go with... Well, we're definitely going to have solar arm at the front, so they're powered. And if we plonk them in there, they're powered, but not these. Would a power conduit be the answer? I'd need to link it to a reactor, though, wouldn't I? Decisions. I plonk you there. Okay, everything else is now powered, so that's alright. We've got these slow warp speed, excess power cells. Well, I don't mind having the power. We could now, however, stick a sensor on each of these, and we've still got the power for it. If we ditch the power cells there, could we... What about another reactor? So we've got the class 1 shield, but it doesn't really... Ooh, having that additional shield, though, it actually encapsulates this generator. Yeah, let's go with that, lads. Let us go with that, and we'll make her the Mark II. Okay, let's let the game roll on a bit and get these fleets over to Varta. And yeah, I'll end the video here, guys, because in the next video we'll do our refit and then go knock on the door of the polyps. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. There hasn't been that much in this one. You know, we've taken out a few pirate bases. Nothing like the big war that we fought in the last episode. Okay, we've got mercantilism, which will help things, but I'm deliberately draining my treasury for the moment. So yeah, nothing like the big war in the last episode, but you've got to have these downtimes. This is where the thinking, you know, on the design side and all of that kind of comes in, where you sort of got to get your economy in order and all of that kind of stuff is sort of just as important to me as the war. But yeah, let me have your comments. Let me have your comments on the designs. They're always very helpful. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks very much.